Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to add badge morphs to a Morph UI in Roblox Studio. Um, if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, because this is part 3 of this tutorial so far, if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, I recommend you go watch them now, make the UI and come back here when you're ready, when everything's sorted, unless you have your own UI. If you have your own UI, then welcome, we'll get straight on with it. But this is how to add badge morphs. So I'm going to split this one up into 3 parts, okay? Part 1, we're going to be making the part, and when you touch it, you get a badge. Part 2, we're making a button so that when you have the badge and you click the button, it'll morph you. If you don't have the badge, it brings up an error on the UI. This is what you see in most roleplays. I know Accurate Piggy roleplay does that. And then the third part, we're making a button so that when you have the badge, it's visible, you can see it, and when you don't have the badge, you cannot see the button, alright? This is like in Piggy, so the hunts and that, I don't think they use badges, but it's something similar, and then they only appear when you actually have the hunt, so you can't see them until then. But yeah, make sure you go watch part 1 and part 2 if you have, and you're ready and everything, you got your own UI, then we can get straight on. And don't forget, if you do enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss another video. Let's crack straight on with this. So firstly, to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a part and we're going to put it into the workspace just like this. So we have a single part. This is going to be what you touch to get the badge. Now, before you do this, before you do anything else, what I want you to do is I want you to come over to the Roblox website. You see this? And what you want to do is, if you're at home like normal, so you open up Roblox and you're straight at home. I've already created 2 test badges just for the testing, obviously. When you're on your home page here, you'll see that you've got everything here, and I'm hoping it's going to load up a little bit quicker. I'll close down badge 1 and badge 2 then, just reduce lag. So you've got your home page open, all good, everything's ready. And what you want to do then is you want to just click up here. So that's page unresponsive, and refresh perhaps. I'll just keep trying because you know. There we go. So you've got the home, and this is what you see. I've got 2 Robux. I've lost the correct. There is correct. It's gone really weird. Okay. So when you get on here, if this actually loads up sometime today, that'd be great. It's probably because I've got the report. Let me just try and minimize this real quick. There we go. It's a bit quicker now. So what you want to do when it loads up, if it decides to load up, click create. Hopefully mine will load. Click create. Yours probably won't be there. It'll probably be further along here like that. It'll probably be set up like this. Just click create, and you see that you have loads of different places in that. You see that you have all your places. What you then want to do is you want to just click on badges. You'll see that there's along this line here, badges. Click badges. I'm sorry, it's so slow, but you want to click badges, and then you'll see that you have some badge options here. So you've got the create a badge and you've got the badges for which experience, okay? So obviously if this decides to load up, there we go. And then you want to click on your experience. Now mine is Morph UI tutorial. You should have all your published experiences here. Just click on Morph UI tutorial. That's my one. Obviously yours will probably be named differently. You see that I've already got these 2 badges here. And what you're going to do is you're going to find an image. What you're going to do is you're going to name it. I'm going to name mine badge 3 because I've already got badge 1 and badge 2. Click preview and then click purchase. Now obviously at the moment badges are free, so you don't have to pay for them, which is why I'm making this. So you purchase for 0 Robux, and then you'll see that badge 3 is here. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you 2 different badges because of the 2 options I said before. So I've made a 4th badge, preview it, and purchase for 0 Robux. Now you see that you have badge 3 and badge 4. Yours will obviously be named differently and everything. You want to just open the links in new tab, so you've now got badge 3 and badge 4. Okay, now we can leave that like that for the moment, that's fine. Go back to Roblox Studios, you'll have your part. What you want to do, click your part and click in it and add a new normal script, alright? First thing we're going to do is going to grab the badge service. We're just going to go local badge service equals game colon get service badge service. Next one we're going to do is going to grab the IDs. This way you're going to put your badge ID. So you want to go over here. I'm going to do badge 3 first. Grab the ID. So in the search bar you've got these numbers here. Just grab the numbers there. Go back to Studio. Paste the ID in, alright? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go script.parent.touched colon connect function hit. And then click and enter. So you should now have a function where you touch the part. And what you now want to do is go if hit dot parent colon find first child humanoid in brackets, then local player. Now we're going to get the player from the one that hit it, obviously, is game dot players colon get player from character hit dot parent, like this. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go if badge service colon user has badge async player, and you want to go dot user ID. So you want to grab the ID of the player, add a comma, and then just type the ID or the value you've got up here. You just want to type whatever this variable is into the brackets here. Now you've got the if open, you've now opened two ifs. You've got to make sure you close both of them at the end. It normally automatically does it down here, so that should be fine. And if that does it, then you're just going to go here. I forgot one bit. If that's going to equal to false, then badge service colon award badge again player dot user ID like that. All right. Now the reason why we're checking it's false is because if a player steps on it after they've got the badge, it's going to start lagging the game and everything because they've already got the badge and it's trying to run the script. So if they don't have it, or if they have it already, it's not going to try and give them the badge. All right. And that is that script entirely done. You don't have to do anything else. We'll test that a little bit later. Actually, no, we'll test it now. No, we won't. We'll test it later because we've got to do the UI first and show it. All right. So we're going to go into the Morph UI. I'm going to enable it. This is the Morph UI I have now. It's a bit different. It shows the head in the frame. I did tests on Griffin and Crackscore, so we're going to do it on two different people. I'm going to use Silzus for the first one and Alphas for the second one. Why not? Actually, we'll do Antea for the second one. So we're going to do Silzus for the first one. So Silzus, we're going to go into the viewport or into the main thing. And I've already got one in Crackscore, so I'm just going to grab. What we want to do is how I like to do mine. Is I like to grab the same size thing, make it 0.4 transparency, and then make it visible false. And then all you're going to do is add text on it. You need the badge for this morph. Alright. You don't need any scripts inside that text button. You can just leave it how it is. Make it visible false, obviously, because that's going to be made visible when if you don't have the badge. What you also want to do is grab a couple of sounds. Now I've got, you also want to, yeah, I'll grab it in a second. But I've got the sounds in here, so you've got an arrow sound here, which is literally just that. That's with if you have the badge. And then when you click Silzus, what you want to do is you want to add a badge ID. So you want to grab a string value, put the string value in, and then you want to name this one badge ID. This wants to change depending on the badge, so obviously you're going to put your badge ID in, obviously. Now the badge ID, I think I might still have it copied. No, I don't. So the badge ID would be our badge 3, obviously in my case, because I'm doing badge 3 for Silzus. And all we're going to do is paste that in like that. In the click script then, you should have this if you did it the same way I did. Mine's Morph Event 7. We might not have done Silzus. Did we do Silzus? No, I don't. Did we? We might have done Silzus. I think I'll still do a tutorial on Silzus actually, so I might do that next, in the next tutorial. What we want to do is we want to go into this script, and what we want to do is we want to basically add a few lines down here. We want to grab the badge service again. So we want to go local badge service equals game, colon get service, badge service, and then we also want to grab the player this time. So local player is game.players.local player, and then the local ID equals script.parent.badge ID.id. Oh no, .value, sorry. And then when you click the button, So I think this one, yeah, and then we also want another value. I tend to do this instead of adding another value inside the actual text button. I tend to make a variable for it instead. So just go ready equals true. And then once you get this part, we're just going to go if ready equal to double equal to true, then, and then what you want to do is go check and yeah, if badge service colon get, no, user has badge async player dot user ID equal to true, then we're going to open up another if again, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ready equal to false or equals false, sorry, and then local events, which is this line here. If we're going to go local evnts equals game.replicated storage.remote events evnts.morph event 7, in this case colon fire server game.replicated storage.morphs.silsus. What we're going to do after that is we're going to go, can delete these lines here now, and then we're just going to get rid of that one there. Wait 2 ready equals true. Then here, instead of having an if end, we're going to change it to an else if badge service colon user has badge async player dot user ID equal to false, then. Now you see that you've got this one open, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ready again equal false script.parent.error colon play, and then script.parent.badge error dot visible equals true, and then wait to script.parent.badge error dot visible equals false, and then ready equals true. And then you should be able to end all of them off, and this will be the script that you can use for that. Let's just do a quick test, and that's on Silsus. If we now just click play, it should load up, and then once it does load up, yep, like that. Once it does load up, you should see that you got all these really cursed images, to be honest, of skins and that. Once it does load, you see you got Silsus here. If I click Silsus, you need the badge for this morph. You can't spam it, like that. And then what you want to do, come over to this button here. You see the button or the part. Click the part. It'll give you the badge like this. Click open. Now click Silsus, and the skin loads up. It's got no theme because of the Roblox audio update, and I still haven't done this one yet. You can see that he has his Morph UI where it goes orange, and we've got that theme at least. See that one, and you got crouch obviously and stun. So you'll see that without the badge you can't use it, and with the badge you can. Crack Squad I think I can, because no, I can't anymore. I've got rid of the badge. And then Griffin also haven't got the badge. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go on to Anteo. This is part 3 now already. We've actually smashed through this. And part 3 is going to be going into Anteo, alright? And when you're in Anteo, we're going to use the same script that's on Silsus. And the reason for why I'm doing this, so we're going to copy all 3 of these things: badge ID, click script, and badge error. Now the reason why I'm putting this one in is mainly because in case the UI is visible, they still can't morph if they haven't got the badge. So it's just a double safety precaution to make sure that they can't get it either way. So we're going to go Anteo if they do get it, and then it's going to be normal morph event this time. Same thing's going to happen again, and then all you're going to do is change the badge ID. So this one's going to be badge 4, so you're just going to go copy on badge 4, paste that one in there. Again, now you want to duplicate this part. So this is going to be for part badge 4. So we can go into the script and change the ID to part 4, and that's literally it. Or to the badge 4, yeah. That's literally it for that part. What you want to do now is you want to open up the click. No, you want to duplicate the click script real quick, or no, just delete the click script. Add a new local script like this, and then I'm going to name this script the visible script. And this one's a really easy script. It's going to take not very long at all. What I'm going to do, grab the badge service again. You know the drill. Local badge service equals game : get service badge service, and then local player equals game .players.local player, and then local ID equals script.parent.badge ID, like this. Then this is going to run every time that you spawn or whatever. So what you're going to do is you're going to go if badge service equals game. No, if badge service. No, I read the wrong line. Get user as badge async player.user ID ID. That's doing the exact same thing we did again. So if that one equal to true, I forgot that part as well, equal to true, then we're just going to make it go script.parent.visible equals true. And that's literally it. That's the entire script done. What you want to make sure though is making Anteo visible false, like that. And then you'll see that he's no longer on there. But if he was to be made visible by having the morph, then it'll show up in the same position because I've used a grid layout. If you don't use a grid layout, you're going to end up with a gap there. So I wouldn't recommend using this if you don't use a grid layout. If you use a grid layout, it's really good. But if you don't, I wouldn't recommend it. What we're going to do, we're going to click play. And once you've done that, it should all be ready. And that should be badges added now. So you're going to click the X. You'll see Anteo is not in here. There's no Anteo. If I go over to the badge, oh, and I need to move over to it. There you go. Grab that. It gives you me badge 4. Now he is not visible still. He is not visible because it checks it every time you respawn. So what you're going to do, quickly reset like this, and you'll see that when I reset, Anteo should have shown up. Let me just check this real quick. I think I wrote something wrong. Hold on. This isn't part of this. Badge async equal to true. This is the same script as I've got on here, right? Line 5. It's this line here. User has badge async player.user ID. Yeah. ID. Ah. There you go. I literally forgot to do value like that. Okay. So once you've got value in, now it should work. Obviously, I've got the badge now, so you can't really do that. It's just going to show up instantly. But when you would reset, it would refresh the UI. And then once the UI is refreshed, Anteo shows up, as you can see. Click Anteo, and you can spawn. And then you obviously have the skin. That's everything, I think. That's really loud. All right. Other than that, guys, I think that is all. Not target store, it's theme. So if you did enjoy, I think that's all. We're gonna become. Yeah, why not? I want to get one that hasn't got a theme, so I can just stand here in silence. Ah, wins that do. No, let's do. Stop it, Willow. That's fine. So, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss another video. I will bring out more Morph UI tutorials, such as making different jump scares, Silver's jump scare, Griffin jump scare. They're all different. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you did enjoy. Yeah, I don't know what else really. Let me know in the comment section if you prefer the face cam, if you want the face cam back off. Probably want it back off, to be honest, but you know, depends. Alright, anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Hope this tutorial helped, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.